Try understanding that there's no way to actually limit the specific applications natively like on iOS, but we are able to go ahead and disable things like notifications, force stop the applications, and just clear permissions of those apps that will limit the capability of those apps in the background. So first of all, with notifications, what I would recommend doing is going through and finding a notifications panel on your phone and just disabling all the notifications that you don't want from these apps. So do keep in mind that if you remove them from apps you want, like messages for example, I wouldn't recommend turning it off for messages, maps, Snapchat if you use it, different things like that. But for other apps like Fruit Ninja or Call of Duty, like if you don't ever use those apps, then you probably don't need to be notified of it. So that's number one. Another thing I'd recommend doing is going back to your home panel and going under your application side of your specific panel. So here you can click on apps and you'll come to this page. And when you're here, what you can do is realistically there's so much information and just background stuff that you can disable from these apps, and they don't even need access to half this stuff, to be honest. So for example, if you use Call of Duty again, we've already disabled notifications. So you can see notifications are blocked. Now under permissions, if we click here, we can actually limit the things that this app will basically be able to have in the background. And if you're using this app all the time, or if you need certain permissions, well then that's pretty much the main thing. But here, if you see this little thing where it says remove permissions and free space, if you enable it, it'll basically limit what it can do in the background. It'll still be able to get the job done, but that's another thing you can do, and that's probably what I would recommend doing as well if you have this little toggle. Let's go and scroll back once more, and you can see we have things like app timer, we have this toggle again, but also if you go ahead and scroll down, or right down here, you'll see this little force stop option. What I would recommend doing is for applications that you're not necessarily utilizing all the time, you can force stop them like this, and this application will no longer be able to be running in the background as of right now. If you open this app back up again, you will have to come back to your settings and force stop it, but that is pretty much the mother of all to pretty much do this and to limit the background refresh for the most part. So that is pretty much how to do it for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything, also every single one of you got.
Hey guys, it's Charles, and today I'm going to show you how to stop background apps on Android. It's really simple, so let's jump right in. So guys, the first thing we need to do to stop background apps on Android is turn on developer options in our settings. So to do that, we're going to pull down our drop-down menu. In the top right, we'll hit the gear to go into settings, and then we're going to scroll all the way down and go to About Phone. So we'll click on About Phone, and then once we're in About Phone, we're going to click on Software Information, and once we're in Software Information, we will have this button here that says Build Number, and you're going to click this 7 times, you guys, and that will turn on your developer options on your Android phone. I'm just going to tap it 7 times. Of course, I already have developer mode on, so it won't do anything for me, but you guys will be able to turn developer mode on. Once it's on, let's go back, and then scroll back down in settings, and we will have this button here that says developer options. So we're going to click on that, and once we're in developer options, make sure the ticker box is checked so that developer options are on, and then we're going to scroll all the way down until we find the heading that says apps, and once we're in the apps part here, we click on background process limit. So we click on that, and then once we're here, we need to click on no background processes. So we'll click that, and then we'll click on don't keep activities, so we'll click on that, and there you go guys. All you have to do is click both of those, and then you can just hold your power button and restart your phone, and there you go guys, you will have stopped all background apps on Android. So thank you guys very much.